here, I wanted to give you the inside scoop on a couple things that you'll need before getting a dog. Whenever we first got Panda, we were a little underprepared. So I have a list of things that I want to go over that you should definitely have if you're going to add a dog to your family. So let's get into it. Number one is food. This is a no-brainer. Depending on where you get your dog, then you'll be able to know what food is the best for them. I know my parents' dog is allergic to some certain grains, so she has to go grain-free, but I know Panda doesn't really have any allergies or any concerns like that. Depending on which dog you have, you can go with whichever food that you need. So if you have a senior dog, an adult dog, or a puppy, you can base your food choices off of that. Next, number two is a crate or a bed, depending on what you want to do. We are crate training Panda because we value our sanity and he really likes to chew on everything. We're trying to crate train him every single night. He goes and sleeps in his crate, and we're going to keep doing that because we live in an apartment and there's a lot of things he can destroy, and none of those things are ours, and we want to keep everything as safe as possible for as long as we can. So that brings me to number three, which is a pen. We have a little area that we sectioned off in our kitchen so that he's able to run around in there just until he's house trained and everything like that. So we can, like I said, value our sanity. And so he has some freedom and we have some peace of mind. Number four is a brush. If you have a dog with an undercoat, which means that their coat is really thick and they have 2 layers, you're definitely gonna want a brush. I know the Furminator is a brush that a lot of people recommend. We got him a slicker brush for now because he still has this puppy fur, but we're definitely gonna get a Furminator once he gets bigger so that we can get that undercoat underneath. If you have a short-haired dog, then you probably will still need a brush just to get all of that loose hair off, but definitely invest in a good brush so that you can groom your dog and minimize the amount of hair that you have in your house. Number 5 is nail clippers. Their nails grow so fast, and getting them familiar with nail clippers, if they aren't already, is crucial so that you're able to do that more often and when they get older. So we've already clipped Panda's nails. We got him some nail clippers just this past week, and we're just trying to get him more familiar with that, and so that's definitely important. Next, you're going to want some shampoo. This is really important to know which kind of coat they have, whether it's long or short, and what kind of texture so that you can know which shampoo to buy. I just bought Panda a normal puppy shampoo, but you can go with whichever shampoo that you like. This is the shampoo that we bought, and I'm going to have all the links to everything that I have in this video in the description so that you can shop and pick which ones that you want for your pet. Next is treats, and this is super important because Panda is very food motivated, and this helps him know what we want him to do, and he gets rewarded right away for everything that he does, from house training to tricks to everything like that. Just even going up and down the stairs, because we live on the 2nd floor of our apartment building, he gets rewarded for everything that he's doing, or he gets a good pat on the back or anything like that, because we know that training whenever they're especially this young is super important, and they need to know what you want to do. So treats are definitely the way to go. Next, we have toys. There's 2 types of toys that we have. We have ones that are safe to use whenever we're away, whether we're running errands or doing whatever. We can leave those with him at home. So we have a Kong that we put some peanut butter and a treat inside, or we have some teething bones, and we have this bear that he has, which is kind of on the fence for us, but it has the armor inside, so it's really hard to tear apart. It's one of those tough plush toys. And we have toys that are for it to play with. So we have a rope toy, which can be kind of tricky whenever we're gone, so we try and keep that away from him while we're away. And we only reserve that for when we're home and we're able to play with him. So we have 2 types of toys. It depends on what your dog prefers. I know he's not super interested in teething toys, but I've heard that once they get older, sometimes they are or not. So we have a couple in his pen and he chews on them every so often. But so far, his favorite is the rope toy and the Kong. Those are his 2 favorite toys right now. With training, you're going to need a collar and a leash, or just to take him outside, whether you live in an apartment or a house. Sometimes they want to take him on walks. We just have a collar and a leash right now. We may invest into a harness whenever he gets older, but you'll definitely need these if you want to have your dog outside at all. Next, you're going to want some dishes. These we already had from Target, and they were under $1 each, which I think is a great deal. but it's good to have a certain spot in the exact same spot that they eat their food every day so that they know where their food is coming from. Next is a security camera. And this sounds absolutely ridiculous, but it's kind of like a baby monitor for us. We're able to see what he does whenever we're away and be able to monitor him and see what happens while we're not around. I know Panda gets some separation anxiety and he gets kind of freaked out in the first 10 minutes that we're gone. And then usually the rest of the time he sleeps, but it's still good to have peace of mind knowing that he's okay. We always put him in his crate, so there's nothing that can hurt him, but still, we're one of those people. So let me know if you have any other things that you have whenever you first got your dog, or if there's any dog products that you can't live without. I'm still learning. I'm a new dog mom as of like 2 weeks ago, so definitely give me all your tips and suggestions in the comments. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.